it is finally time for me to dive into the Sinister mystery box from Cosmic Brushes. I'm not ready. So this was kindly gifted to me in PR by Cosmic Brushes. They are a UK indie brand. It is a mystery box, so if you don't want any spoilers, please do click off the video now. I do think a lot of people have already seen what's in the box because I'm a little bit late to the party filming with this, but I'm excited to open it and see what's inside. It does feel a little bit strange that I filmed with the Christmas collection before this collection. I will link that video somewhere for you if you want to see that one. But yeah, we're going to dive into it. We're going to see what products we've got. I haven't put too much on my face because I don't know what's going to be inside. So there was a limited pre-order of this. Those pre-orders have all gone out, and the actual launch date for this is going to be, I think it's coming into stock on Black Friday, which is the 29th of November. Now it says this is available to purchase for £60 and it's got 7 exclusive full-size products, including a 20 pan palette. So I'm excited. This is also limited edition, and I do have a code if you want to save yourself some pennies if you're picking anything up from the website, and that code is affiliated. So if you do use that, thank you for supporting my channel. Without further ado, let's open this gigantic box. First of all, the packaging of this, it feels like a nice smooth matte with its shiny question marks on the front. I really like this. It's got one of these lips that's magnetic and, oh, it's got some foam inside. Okay. Okay. So the palette is in the middle, the Sinister palette. We've got a blush butter, a velvet matte, a blush butter, and 2 more velvet matte lipstick. Wow, I need to take things out one at a time and look at them. Okay, this feels like an amazing, like a PR box, but everybody gets it type of situation. You could definitely reuse this box. I'm just gonna start pulling things out. I'm gonna save the palette till last because I feel like that's gonna be my favorite thing. Now I have already tried the blush butter and the velvet matte lipstick formula in my Christmas video, and I was a big fan of both. So I'm excited to have more of those products. Oh, this time the Christmas collection is gold packaging. So this one's silver, that's cute. It doesn't actually have the name of this one on the packaging, but it does have it on the box, and on the box it says heroine. So let's see what shade this is. No way! No way! It's purple. I'm going to be excited to see how this actually applies to the face, because the consistency and the formula of the ones that I tried from the Christmas collection was a beautiful, buildable, effortless formula. So I'm going to be interested to see how the purple looks on. Wow, that is purple. Right, next we've got Dazed. Let's see what this colour is. Okay. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's definitely a more wearable colour for a lot of people. Not that I don't love the purple, because I do. I mean, this is more of a berry tone. That is really nice. These are packaged really well, by the way. Like, the foam in here is protecting everything. This one is in Got Chills. I'm expecting another crazy colour. Let's see. Oh, okay. So that one is a very nice light pink. I think that's a nice variety. I feel like if you picked up this box, there's at least one blush shade that you'd be happy with. Okay. The packaging of all of this stuff as well is really nice. Okay, so we have a lipstick in the shade Salem. Okay. Ooh, that is a nice, deep, warm brown. Okay, I like that. Then we've got Nancy. Oh, that is super deep. A super, super deep brown. I don't have that many deep browns in my collection, so that will be nice. And the last but not least, we have got Clarice. What a beautiful nude. Oh, that could be like a beautiful foundation lips nude, and sometimes I quite like that with a deep lip liner. I love the shade. Again, a nice variety of 3 different tones of lipstick that I think you'd at least like one of them. I like all of them. Okay, I can finally move this gigantic box on the floor. And then we have the palette. Let's take it out of its sleeve. Okay. I'm assuming that this palette is going to be red and black because of the theming of everything, but I could be wrong. Let's see inside. I feel like it's going to have a plastic, so let me just open it and see if there's a plastic. Yes, I've taken the plastic out. Okay, I don't know if I'm ready for this. Oh! Okay. I wasn't expecting purples. That would go with the blush, that makes sense. I can see a really shifty multi-chrome here. Don't know what's going on with this shade. This shade is called Ghost and it doesn't look like there's anything in the pan, but I'm imagining there is because it's got a little flip there. I can't speak, I'm too excited. It's got a little film over it covering it, so I imagine if you peel that back, there's something like mysterious in there. And the fact that it's called Ghost as well, and it doesn't look like there's a shade there, that's quite clever. Okay, let me take it in. So, it's a nice, deep, red, purple, berry tones. Oh, okay. I've just noticed this eerie shade as well. That looks super sparkly and reflective. You're not seeing from the distance that you're at. So I tell you what, why don't we go into the close-ups and swatches while I take a longer look at this palette and work out what type of look I want to do. Okay, I think what I want to start with is the blush, and I'm going to start out with the berry toned blush, and I'm just going to start applying that. Like, I loved the formula of the Christmas collection, so to have different shades in the same formula I'm very pleased about. So I'm just going to build it up slowly. Like, it looks quite intense in the pan and you can build it up to be more intense, but you can also keep it quite subtle as well. That is a beautiful shade. Should I go into a little bit of the purple? We've done it now, so it's too late. I'm just going to add that to the very top part of the cheek, just up here. Just a little bit. That purple shade is definitely not that scary. If you're going to use the right type of brush and not apply too much product, it's not as scary as it might look in the pan. I really like that. Those two, the combination of those two blushes together, really nice. And from using this formula before, I know it's a formula that dries down, which I'm a big fan of because I hate a sticky face in any way, shape or form, which is why I use a lot of matte foundation. I'd really like to see a bronzer, a cream bronzer that's similar to this formula, because I think that would be perfection. I'm just going to use a little bit of Cinnamon Swirl from the Cosmic Brushes Highlighter Palette Trio. Just because now I've got my blush on, I can finally put the highlighter on. I didn't know what to expect when I was opening that mystery box. Like I said, I felt like it was going to be maybe red and black, but I wasn't expecting purple. I wasn't expecting a ghost shade. I wasn't expecting 3 lipsticks that are so different, and 3 blushes, again, so different. I'm pleasantly surprised. I was expecting good things though, because it's Cosmic Brushes and they never really disappoint me. And I don't know what lip shade to pick yet. Let's do the eyes first and then I'll pair it with a lip. I think that's a good plan, but I might actually put some lip balm on because it's dry right now. Dry! So although you've seen the swatches, I haven't actually swatched this palette yet. I don't know what I want to do. I think I'm going to start out with red. And I'm going to start out with Damned, which is the deep red, and then probably go into Nightmare. Shade names. Always spot on with the shade names. So taking Damned and popping it in the outer corner. I want this to be deep, dark and intense out here. I might drag it out a little bit. That's usually what I like to do. And then if I connect it to the lower lash line, I can kind of see the vision a little bit better. So I'm just pressing it in to get the shape that I'm after and trying to make sure that it's the same on both sides. That's always fun. Okay, so that's kind of where I'm going to stop there. I'm going to take a different brush and I'm going to go into Nightmare, which was the slightly lighter red. And I'm just going to start to press that on the edge of the previous shade and work on a blend. I like these tones of red, especially that deep red that I went in with first. Sometimes red can be a little bit scary in eyeshadow and a lot of people avoid it, but a deep red like that I am a big fan of. I've just realised I haven't even touched that Ghost shade. I really need to take the film that's covering it off it and dip my finger in it, swatch it I guess. Okay, so we're looking a little bit crazy right now, but that's fine. I usually start off looking crazy and maybe at the end too. And I think then I want to go into, oh, should I go into Fear to blend it out with? I was going to go into Strange, but actually, maybe I'll go into Fear. It's a very, very pastel pink. So it will cover up what is beneath it, but that's fine because I can go back in with the other shades and re-intensify them. It's just making that edge a little bit softer than it was before. And then because apparently I can't get enough of red, I am going to put a tiny bit of Danger, which is the brightest red in the palette, and I'm going to sandwich it kind of between where the two red shades meet, just to make it a little more red instead of berry, and just introduce that, do you see the difference? That little extra sort of halo of red. And I wanted to use the reds because typically I would have just gone in with the purples because I'm more drawn to purple in an eyeshadow palette than I am to red. But I feel like I've done a lot of looks that are purple with the other Cosmic palettes, so I wanted to make use of the reds because there's not that many reds in the other palettes. I do have the Royal Rose and I believe there's a red in that. And there are types of reds in the Christmas collection. I say types because I don't believe it's a fully true red like Danger is in this palette. But it's nice to see that Cosmic are branching out and doing shades that are basically going to complete our Cosmic collection. And I'm just taking that light pink shade called Fear. Has this got a hair on it? I don't know if that's a cat hair. And just put that on the lower lash line toward the inner corner. And I'm going to really pack on that shade as well, just over the inner corner because it's a nice light shade. So we kind of look something like this. Now for shimmers, I am spoilt for choice. Looking at the lighter shimmers, I'm looking at Shiver, which is a beautiful sparkly pink. That is an intense shimmer. We have Haunted, which is more purpley, and we have Eerie, which intrigues me greatly. That is full of so many different colours. And then Sinister is the crazy multi-chrome that goes from like purple to red to, I can even see sort of like an orangey goldy bronze. That's insane. Should we use that one? That one going into a lighter one. Maybe we'll use these two. So I've picked up Shiver, which is the light shimmery pink. Let's give it a spritz. And I'm just going to start applying that to the inner portion of the lid. That is stunning, and it's kept that inner portion really nice and light and bright. Then I'm going to take Sinister, which is the crazy multi-chrome, and I'm just going to apply it with my finger in between the deeper red and the shimmer. Now to get the most benefit from a multi-chrome, you would apply it over the entirety of the lid, just so that you've got that curve to show the different shifts, and it's so difficult to show a multi-chrome on camera. Okay, so this is kind of how we're looking right now. I'm going to jump off, stick on some lashes, put something in the waterline, and then we'll come back and see which of the lips we're going to pair with this eye look. Okay, so I did go in my waterline with one of the Plouise bases. This is in Extra Spicy. It's a crisp finish one. I'm not sure if she does these anymore. And I just put that on the inner part of the waterline, and then I did use my trusty cream gel liner from Colourpop in the shade Swerve, just for that outer corner area. I do like black when I'm using red eyeshadow. And the lashes I used are the Megan lashes from Cosmic Brushes. I think these are available only on the TikTok shop. I'm not sure if they are coming to the website or if they're going to be on there when this collection launches. I don't know, but they are good lashes. So we need to pick a lip. I feel like not this one. That could be cute with a darker lip liner. Should I just go for it? Nancy. Okay, so I used the Plouise lip pencil in Truly Scrumptious, and let's go in with Nancy. So I'm assuming this is the same formula as the Christmas collection, and I absolutely love that formula. Although it's a velvet matte and it's got the word matte in it, it's very comfortable. It's a little bit more like a satin. It's got a little bit of a sheen to it. I really like this. Does it give that kind of sinister vibe? Hopefully. I would love to see more mystery boxes from the brand. I personally love a mystery box, and I like to keep it a mystery all the way through up until I'm opening the box for myself. I don't particularly like spoilers in any way, shape or form. Some people do, and some people definitely want those spoilers before they're going to buy the box, and I can understand that, you know, if the mystery part isn't your thing. For me personally, Cosmic Brushes, like no matter what they do, if they was bringing out a sack of potatoes, I'd probably buy that because they're just so good at everything that they bring out. But you know what I mean? And I like the fact these are exclusive products, they're limited edition, these haven't been released before, they've been designed for this box. And the actual box itself is amazing quality, it's really good foam inside, keeps everything secure, it's reusable if you wanted to try and... I don't actually know if you can peel the foam out of it, maybe I will and then store cat toys in it maybe. I do think it's a fantastic collection for Halloween. It's a little bit late for Halloween, which unfortunately the brand did receive the products late from the supplier. I think there was a shipping issue, which is unfortunate, but I do think that all of the Cosmic Brushes or Cosmic Beauty things are well worth the price. Everything that I have tried, I mean, I'm just repeating myself at this point. If you've seen my Cosmic Brushes videos before, you know that I think the quality of everything that they bring out is fantastic. Like even the brushes, like, let me grab some, hold on. Like, they do a brush set with these purple brushes in. There's more than this, but I've used some and they're dirty. They do this brush set that replicate natural hair brushes, but they're actually synthetic. That's the word I'm looking for. And they're brilliant. The quality of everything, the aesthetic, the packaging, the customer service, there is nothing that I've come across that I can fault. So let's talk about the specific items in this collection. As I said in my Christmas review, I love the formula of these lipsticks. I like a nice matte lipstick, but when it comes to winter time and you've got dry cracked lips, you don't want something that's going to make it more obvious and worse, and this definitely isn't that. This is a comfortable formula. Not fully transfer proof if that's what you're looking for, but it's comfortable, it's pigmented, and it just feels really nice on the lips. I'm not sure, I feel like, I don't know if I've dreamt this, but I feel like you can buy the individual items from this mystery box over on TikTok at some point. Do I feel like I've heard that? I feel like I may have done, rather than getting the whole collection. I could have made that up, I don't know. When I know more information, I'll put it all down in the description box. Everything that you need should all be down there. All the products that I've used in this video, as well as the box, Cosmic Brushes website, when this collection is going to launch, what time and what day. But yeah, these lipsticks, fantastic. I'm excited to try these other shades. That is a gorgeous brown shade. I don't often wear the deeper shades, but I actually kind of like it. And then obviously the nice lighter shade. Nice variety in colours. This cream blush formula is my absolute favourite cream blush formula that I have tried. Now I've tried 1, 2, 3, 4 different shades, and each one is just, it's effortless, blendable, a gorgeous amount of pigment, and it dries down. So I'm a big fan of these. I love the fact that in this box we did get something a little bit more out of the ordinary because it's the Sinister collection. I'm just trying to open them to find the right one, and of course it's going to be the last blush I open. Like, look at this purple, that's a little bit different and I'm loving that. And I do like the fact as well we do have 2 more typically wearable tones as well. And the palette itself, like I say, Cosmic Brushes was missing some reds in the collection of different palettes, and I'm glad that we do have... I didn't use the Ghost shade! Oh, man! Right, I've peeled the little sticky thing off. It looks a little bit like it's going to be like jelly. It's left a fingerprint. It's sticky. Huh. I feel like it's for like a glossy, wet look eyeshadow look. So I feel like you could put it on top of a shadow you've already put down and it'd be more editorial and glossy. Like I've seen a lot of people doing those types of looks, so I feel like, oh, I've got some on my finger now. Okay, I've made a mess. Yeah, I feel like it might look a bit glossy. Right, let's experiment. I'm going to take the shade Danger, which is the bright red, and I'm going to put it on my hand. Okay? Okay, step one, complete. Then I'm going to take the shade Ghost, which is the sticky shade, and put it on top to see what happens. Because these are the types of things you've got to do. Okay. So it doesn't disrupt the pigment and it doesn't sort of lift it. It does kind of give it a bit of a sheen to it. Yeah, yeah. So if you did want more of a glossy, wet look on the eye, I feel like that shade would be perfect. Now, I'm not sure if that's exactly how you're supposed to use it, but I feel like, look at me, caught red-handed. Yeah, I don't know if that's the actual aim of it, but that's how I would personally use it, and I might do that in an upcoming look on my Instagram, because I definitely want to play around with that and see what I can do, because I feel like that is so different. Like, some people are going to hate the fact that that's in there, but I quite like it because it's something a little bit different. It's not something you see in every single eyeshadow palette, and why not experiment and have fun, because that's what makeup is all about. But yeah, it just made that shade super, super glossy and wet looking, so that could be really fun to play around with. Now, personally for me, this colour story is beautiful. It's not my favourite from the brand, just because for my preferences, I prefer green, purple, blue, orange, those types of shades. I don't typically reach for a lot of reds unless I'm doing like a full-on red look like this, which I don't typically do. I do go for more purple. So just looking at this palette, the colours that draw me the most are the purples, which is why I tried to avoid them today. I do tend to stay away from greys as well, just because I don't feel like they're exciting to me, but I'm so glad that Cosmic Brushes has brought out shades that were missing from their other palettes, because when then you put them all together, laid out, it's going to make the full entire rainbow and more. So is it going to be the one that I reach for the most? No, but that's not because of a quality issue. That is just my preferences in colour stories. But I still think it's a colour story that's versatile and that you can use lots of different shades in it. Like, you could do a full purple look. You could do a full sort of raspberry type of look. Red, you've got a black, and you could just do a smoky eye and stick one of the shimmers over the top. Like, there's enough in here to still keep it super versatile. And I think they've done a fantastic job. This is a great Halloween palette. I still think you could use it the rest of the year. As always, thank you so much for checking out this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was interesting. And if you wanted spoilers, I hope you got the spoilers that you wanted. Please do let me know what you feel about mystery boxes in general. Are you the type of person that wants to spoil the surprise to just check that you are buying something that you're going to want to use? Or do you want the full-on mystery like I do? And if you did pick it up, what have you done with the Ghost shade? And what have you used so far and what you're loving from this collection? I can see myself doing quite a few more looks, especially with that purple. I don't have a lot of purple blushes. That is so exciting that I've got that in my collection. And I'm definitely going to do a few more looks with this palette, possibly here, possibly over on my Instagram. But I'm just super happy to have another cosmic palette because they're such good quality. If this is the sort of content that you enjoy, then please don't forget to subscribe. And hopefully, guys, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.